Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge in Folkston, Georgia. As many of y'all know, if you've ever watched channels, one of my favorite places in the world. So if I'm in Georgia, obviously I'm going there if I'm nearby. So are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Good, because we've already done it, so let's go. We have a ride at the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge here in beautiful Folkston, Georgia. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know this is one of my favorite places in the world. Can't get enough of it. So if I'm in the area, I do come to visit. I guess that person's going to cut some grass. They got a lawnmower in the back. Well, there doesn't be anybody out here anymore because used to that was the ticket booth. But what you do now, if you don't have one of those handy dandy cards like we have, you buy your pass at this little pay station right here.
And then you pick up a paddle.
Yep.
There, and you cut corn. And
But we got the senior pass from the National Park Service, and that covers this, fortunately. Yes.
also for food. That should cover food too.
It should. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
We'll go back there.
And they also sell passes here too, though, if you don't have one of those that you can buy, and then you can come in for a year. But we're going to start out on Swamp Island Drive. Hopefully some alligators will be out today or something. I'll take whatever I can get. Move that out of the way.
And the mileage, 50 miles an hour. And do not pass.
People do pass you.
And I think that's a hiking trail, ain't it?
Yeah.
Didn't they have controlled burning in here in April?
I don't know when they did it.
They had it sometime.
Yeah, sometime. They keep doing it here.
They do that where it won't be as big a fire.
It will burn. We know that for a fact. In fact, I think the Okefenokee recently caught on fire, what, a couple years ago? Again?
And they also got a deer crossing here. A deer crossing.
I'm still waiting for the bear. Somebody, I think actually Okefenokee Adventures posted on Facebook a couple of weeks ago where they had one of their boat tours out and a black bear was saw on the boat tour. I would have died right then and there. I'd be like, I've been waiting for this. The bear was out walking on the prairie or whatever while they were on the boat tour. No, he's not following the boat.
They might have, if he saw a good meal. Well, they had some wind in this.
Looks like it, don't it?
I saw one over there.
Well, the wind did get up last night, and it was like some loud thundering. at the hotel last night.
I don't know nothing. I took two of those sinus pills and went to sleep.
Dad, if you don't stop with that language back there. I am recording right now. Well, if I'm talking like this, that means I'm recording. If I'm not talking the way I normally talk, that means I'm not recording. This is my voice so people can understand what I'm saying. Yep. I haven't seen him out there lately. Used to, they would be right up here. I need to put my window down. I hear something. Anyway, their new sign says no feeding or harassing alligators, and no fishing beyond this sign. I don't see some straw. I see straw back there. I don't see an alligator. I don't see that. Or maybe what you see and what I see are two different things. Might be something whenever we come back through. October's my favorite time to come over here. I like all the yellow flowers myself. It's just so pretty with yellow here and yellow there and yellow everywhere. nothing else out. Or flies are out.
Maybe nothing else out, but butterflies are.
Maybe there'll be an alligator or two, because it's 82 degrees, so it's not too hot yet for them.
Yellow flies are up.
Yeah, they like it your side to
Yeah,
come.
when they bite, they bite.
Yeah. You feel a bite from one of those without even being bit. Because if you've ever been bit by them, you know how they feel.
That's where they live in the winter time.
It's not a butterfly. There's huge butterflies.
Yeah. Maybe they got that swamp water. Like big.
It could be that, or like whenever they're in like their natural areas that hasn't been touched, maybe they thrive better.
Some of them, they're white flowers that's coming out. The bushes. At the end of September and October, they'd be beautiful. They do have pink flowers down here.
And yellow.
Uh-huh.
Partial to the yellow ones. It is pretty. I love this.
They say that, you know, the trees that got the white band on, painted band on it, that's the ones the woodpeckers in.
Oh, that's what it is in the South Carolina state parks,
Yeah.
but I don't know about the National Wildlife Refuges.
It might be. The lilies are out.
I'll have to look at those whenever you're back on that side of the road.
You see no gator yet?
Well, you know.
No. The lilies are beautiful. When I can see them, they need to cut that grass down a little bit lower. That prevents you from seeing anything on this ride. Well, it is cut down some what was. That's good.
I have to see it whenever I get over there.
Look at that.
Mhm.
I think it's beautiful.
Yep.
I see no gator. Might be choo-choo.
Since they're cutting the grass, they need to get over there and cut the grass beside the pond with a little canal type thing so you can see the alligators
Where they can see.
and the lilies.
They could cut up to that, a little bit of the embankment where you can actually see what's in that canal. two people had orange on.
You do that, keep them up, and your feet and pearls.
To me, that defeats the purpose of getting on a bicycle and not pedaling it.
Lose your exercise. You ride bikes, get exercise in your days. You'll be back in very good.
Well, then you got to pedal like you old school then. I said, if you want one of those e-bikes and the battery goes dead, you got to pedal like it's old school then.
That's true.
Take it back whenever you were 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Push, push.
Some people now don't even know how to ride a bike just because of the e-bikes. They get on them, they don't know how to pedal them. We didn't even know what e-bikes was back then when we was growing up. We had one bicycle, and that was to share with Kyle. No, Johnny wasn't big enough. 4 kids.
4 kids, one bike.
4 kids and one bicycle. You had to take your turn and ride that bicycle.
And now children get a new bicycle every year for Christmas.
Huh?
I said, now children get the new bicycle every year for Christmas.
That's right. They don't know how lucky they are.
But you don't ever really see children riding bicycles anymore.
No.
I know they buy them for them, but you don't ever see them.
It's because they don't.
They're all about the electronics devices.
I know y'all wasn't crazy. You're them two people.
I think they might actually be riding those things.
They actually pedal them.
Yep.
You know, I can see
Their legs are going up.
their
and down.
legs is going up and down, up and down. But they got the right color of shirts to be riding orange.
Which I'm pretty sure that'd be a great way to see this back here. But I'm gonna tell you something. If by chance the bear actually did come out, you ain't got no protection.
You ain't got no protection. No. He might decide he wants you for dinner. And you can't pedal so fast.
That's true. I'm not scared of alligators. What I am of a bear. I don't know. Oh yeah. I was with y'all. We talk about that in our stories sometimes. Where that alligator came running out across the road.
Oh, and it stepped right in front of him.
And hissed.
Are you going to eat this vehicle? No.
Lilies and stuff's out. This may be one day I don't see anything, but it's no harm in looking.
Now you can see the lilies good like that.
Not from this angle, you can't.
I'm going this speed for 5 miles an hour. Not get a ticket.
They're pretty.
The way the sun's hitting them.
Yep. Let me take a picture. You usually could always see at least one alligator out there on your drive. I said used to you could see at least one alligator out there whenever you drove through. And one time they had like 3 that would always be in one spot. And it's cool enough this morning. They should be out there. It's only 82 degrees right now.
That's like the solar panels. Alligators, solar panels absorbs the sun so he can move.
Apparently not. They're probably laying out there looking at us and laughing. Probably like, they're trying to find me, and there's one, there's one. Back it up, back it up.
Give me a few minutes.
That's a baby.
Where's it at?
It's right there. I might have to get out. That's a little one, so I'm pretty sure that Mama's somewhere. And Dad's like, I thought you said you can't see. I can't see, but I can see an alligator. Oh, he's making a sound. That was exciting. No, it wasn't that big. It might have been 2 foot long, if that.
There's a baby then.
Pretty sure Mama was somewhere. I'll take them any way I can get them. I don't care if they're little or big. An alligator's an alligator. That was the one that was in front of us a while ago. No, that was the one that was in front of us whenever we were coming in, that had the lawnmower in the back of the truck. Not yet. I think that might have been it. Might have been the one and only. Okay, so this area over here we've never walked in before, but apparently there's a nature trail over here. We're not going to walk the whole thing, but at least look at it. I like those stickers on that boat. That's pretty. They do. They got enough out here to take anybody that wants to go down there. Yeah, I wouldn't. I might go in on a big boat, but I ain't going in on something like that. This is the cane pole trail. Oh, this is nice. It's got Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge, the ecology of the Swanee Canal. And it says, digging the Swanee Canal from 1890 to 1894. In 1890, the Swanee Canal Company was established with the goal of developing the untapped resources of the Okefenokee Swamp. General Henry R. Jackson, president of the company, purchased the unsurveyed lands in 1891 with the idea of draining the swamp's marshy prairies into the St. Mary's River and converting the reclaimed land into fertile fields. The company began excavation on the eastern side of the Okefenokee Swamp and dug about 3 miles of canal towards St. Mary's River. Mounting costs forced the company to focus efforts into the swamp and to harvest the vast stands of virgin pine and cypress trees. The Osgood dredge, a paddle wheel steamboat, was used to construct 15 miles of canal into the swamp. Poor planning and further mounting debt finally forced the company into bankruptcy, and by 1894 the drainage scheme was abandoned. And it says the Swanee Canal today. The Swanee Canal, once dubbed Jackson's Folly, provides thousands of visitors with the first glimpse of the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. Today, visitors utilizing the canal can view the swamp's greatest asset, its diverse wildlife populations. Many will see their first alligator within these dark waters, or perhaps catch a rare glimpse of a black bear along the old forested dredge spoils which flank both sides of the canal. The true value of the Okefenokee Swamp lies not in its untapped resources, but rather its unique wilderness. And I love the Okefenokee. Love it. So this is something we've never done. So this is new to a video about the Okefenokee, for us anyway. And that right there is where we come on the boat tour.
That's it.
Hmm.
Like the hood's fresh, you know.
Never seen it from this point of view, put it that way. I didn't even realize they had this many overlooks. I guess because I'm always so focused on the boat that there was this many overlooks. I thought it was only one. Mm-hmm. Have you enjoyed this walk so far?
Tiresome.
Tiresome. Dad, we hadn't even been that far.
I'm tiresome.
Oh, my Lord. Anyway, I didn't even realize that they had this little path. I knew it a couple of years ago, but I didn't know it was this far down until recently. So since Dad's with us today, I said I'll walk it today since he's here. He might could wrestle alligator if they come after me. You don't think so? He'd probably run. He'd be like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
If you notice too, Mom stayed in the car, so she said she wasn't gonna do this little walk. And something that's even crazier though is, you know, sometimes as soon as we get on the boat ride, we're already seeing alligators here, so that means they're right up here on this path. I know we don't want to get up close and personal with one ourselves though. I like an alligator from a distance. I appreciate them from a distance. Oh, look at the squirrel. I don't even know if you see the squirrel. There's a squirrel right there. Apparently, you must can fish from these little things right here, from what we were seeing back there a while ago. I don't think I want to fish where there's potential for an alligator to hook my line. Personally, of course, I don't think that would be a very good thing. I would love to see one swimming by though. I don't want it up here on the path with me, but I would like to see it swimming. That was the sign right there about the fishing. There's a lizard there. I don't know if they're showing up on video though. I like these lilies. So pretty. That's a UGA alligator research boat there. Interesting. They also have bicycles you can rent. That'd always be one of my favorite spots right there. There's actually people coming back in now from kayaking or canoeing, whatever it's called, doing something I would never be brave enough to do. This is the Richard S. Bolt Visitor Center. That is so adorable. Welcome, Visitor Center open. Yeah. It's my little man.
Well, I suppose you know the Okefenokee hasn't always been a national wildlife refuge. It became one in 1937 by executive order of the President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Now, another big thing that happened at about the same time was the creation of the Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC, most people call it. Those were hard times for the whole country, and a lot of people were out of work. President Roosevelt created the CCC to put millions of young men to work building dams, railroads, bridges, planting trees, clearing trails, and fighting forest fires. Now, what's this got to do with the Okefenokee, you ask? Well, one of the main CCC camps, Company 1433, was right here at Okefenokee. Many of the structures, the roads, and trails we use here today were built by the young men of Company 1433. Just hauling out the leftover equipment from the logging operation took years of hard work. Work done by the CCC made it possible to have a national wildlife refuge here right now. I'll be honest with you. When the federal government took control of the Okefenokee, a lot of people didn't like it. They were used to hunting the land and using it as they pleased, and it was not an easy adjustment for many to make. The refuge's first manager, John Hopkins, or Mr. John as he was called, must have faced a real challenge in enforcing the new rules which protected the wildlife in the swamp. But by all accounts, he was up to the task. Speaking for myself, I have great respect for the people who had the foresight to protect the Okefenokee, and for the people of the Fish and Wildlife Service who have dedicated themselves to protecting the swamp. You know, we don't have too many truly wild places left in this country, and we all need to do what we can to preserve the wilderness here. At night, when I hear the frogs are singing and the cranes are calling, I realize how important it is we protected the Okefenokee. I think the young'uns will thank us one day.
Okay, so how'd y'all like the visit to Okefenokee this time?
It was good.
Just we were disappointed because the restaurant was not open.
I'm glad the bathrooms were open.
The restaurant was closed. The restaurant has never been closed. Dad was going to buy us lunch, so that bombed out. That was kind of depressing.
We still haven't had lunch.
Yeah, we haven't even had lunch yet. I was gonna try the Philly cheese steak sandwich that they have. I think Mom was gonna get a cheeseburger. Dad was gonna get a cheeseburger, and they were gonna get like French fries and onion rings, and we were gonna eat inside. And it was closed. I've never seen the Camp Cornelia Cafe closed. I was depressed about that. But anyway, other than that, it was good. We saw a little tiny alligator, and that was about it.
Okay.
So, I think we had a good time. You got anything you gonna do besides sneeze back there, Dad? You enjoyed it? Well, that's good. So anyway,
Of course. Unsubscribe if you haven't.
yes, please do. So I was gonna say, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you somewhere else. So toodaloo. Say bye.